Hello there guys, Billabay10k here, bringing you another episode of Billy Presents. This is episode 5 of the weekly quiz show, where I subject my special guests to various quiz questions that may or may not be tangentially related to the games they're based on. And today's guest is a returning player who once survived a trip to Disney, even if it was at the expense of pushing over a Swedish girl. It's Jack!
No, you ran out of guests already, back scraping the bottom. Bam.
Yep. I ran out, nobody else wanted to do it, and you were the only option I had left. I'm sorry.
Contacted Dream Minecraft, he said no.
He didn't even return my call. I was extremely offended. Jack, I had to bring you for this episode actually, for reasons you will understand later. You are the only person in my friend group who I could have done this with.
Oh, that's a very small friend group.
Are you ready?
It's
Jack?
larger than mine. Yeah.
Are you ready for my Deathloop quiz, Jack?
What's Deathloop, Billy?
You'll find out in a moment, but before we get to that, viewers, please take a moment to like, comment, and consider subscribing. And if you want more Billy Presents videos, just check the thumbnail. I made a cute little logo and everything, even though it's just words. Consider buying me a coffee using my link down below. And buy Jack one too. His link will also be down below. Every little
I have a
helps.
caffeine addiction.
I haven't stopped drinking tea since I was 2 years old.
If you don't drink tea, you actually get it's like ancient Sparta, like the strongest baby survives, but like in the UK, it's if you don't drink tea, you just get executed.
In the UK, it's how strong can you drink your tea. You know your baby is going to be strong if you put like a drop of milk in, and the baby is like.
Oh yeah, drop milk. Not who drinks like white tea, huh? Can we get to the quiz?
Yes, we can. Jack, Deathloop is a recently released action-adventure game developed by Arcane Studios, the team behind the horror game Prey and the famous Dishonored series. In this title, you play as Colt, an assassin stuck in a time loop where he is tasked with killing 8 different targets to end the cycle and escape. Jack, what would your ideal trapped in a time loop scenario be?
Oh, like, I don't want to go like the wizard route and just like wish for Christmas every day. Like,
Who would want Christmas every day? You'd be stuck around your family
you know,
24/7.
And I wish it could every day.
But it's the same day you have to relive over and over again.
Oh, like, I would honestly go for like, not to be just have that one trope of really liking Disney.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, no, listen. The benefit though is like, think if you like, so yeah, you're on a Disney resort for a hotel on that like day. Think of how many activities you could do on that like single day. Like you choose like, oh, I'm gonna go do like golf today. It's like you want to be somewhere where it's like, there's a lot to do.
A lot of things to do, so when the time loop repeats, you have different things that you can do, yeah.
So that's like, it's like I think Groundhog Day isn't that bad as long as you don't like get yourself bored.
Or, you know, make meaningful connections that get removed the moment the time loop resets, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, like, that's why in Disney you just like, no one cares for each other, it's a wild land.
Nobody cares for each other, they're all slaves to the mouse.
Oh, have I shown you the gif of like the child licking like the Disney like screening?
No.
Like there's lots of these videos where it's just the kids licking the.
I'm putting
the,
this specific gif. I'm gonna put it on screen now for the viewers.
Yeah, it's like there's like a kid licking like one of these walls that protect against like COVID spread and all that.
Oh
and
no.
it's just these kids like licking it, and like, so that's the magic of Disney.
That is truly.
You can
magic
see
of
that
Disney.
like in a loop and find like how many kids you find. You can count them all.
It's like the new version of, I don't know if you did this with your family, but when you were younger, did you ever play Yellow Car? Where if you were driving and you saw a yellow car, you had to point out?
Well, we do that with the Blackpool Tower. It's basically when we go down the Blackpool, it's the first one to spot the Blackpool Tower wins. And it's caused fists, like I've like blinded my sister just to be like, the first one to see it.
It has caused many a family argument.
Yeah. Is it Blackpool Tower or just a telephone pole?
Is it a Blackpool Tower or is it the Eiffel Tower? Who knows? Oh no, we're in France!
We drove a bit too far.
Okay, Jack, I'm gonna have to move us along now, even though I know you want to stay in Disney forever and ever and ever.
Yeah. It's a world.
It's a small
World
world after all.
of-
It's a small Jack, the game features a multiplayer aspect in which players can take the role of Juliana, an agent tasked to protect the time loop and take out Colt. Players will invade other players' worlds and potentially interrupt and ruin their gameplay. Jack, when was the last time you lost a lot of progress?
Well, you see, there's a thing called internet being bad, and just seeing a Sony Vegas thing you've worked on for a couple months, just have that like, oh, not responding, and then you go to the backup and it's corrupted.
Yep, I've been there many a time. And Sony Vegas is even more annoying because, for those of you that don't know, I used to edit with Sony Vegas for like a good 4 or 5 years. And then I moved on to Premiere. I know, I'm sorry, Adobe haters, I'm sorry, don't crucify me.
Sony Vegas is like an abusive husband. Like, I feel like Nancy from Oliver.
Yeah,
like
literally, Sony Vegas has abused me in ways that I cannot describe. And it just constantly crashed.
Sorry, Vegas.
It crashed more than Princess Diana!
Oh, as long as he needs me.
No, not that song. No, I have fucking flashbacks of that song. I had to sing that for Force of Raven Factor, and they put me in the bottom 2 for it. Jack, you've answered my questions well so far. But now, are you ready to step into Billy's Deathloop of Doom?
Well, listen, this is driving me crazy. I'm hungry to the bone.
Jack, I don't know why, but we're doing another Choose Your Own Adventure with you.
Of course.
And it features a special mechanic, because obviously Deathloop is about going back in time when you die. So, in this Choose Your Own Adventure, going down the wrong paths might just lead to your salvation. Instead of losing lives, you revert to a previous point in time and have the chance to redo events.
Wait, I can die?
Yes.
This is a dream come true.
There are 2 checkpoints in this quiz, and I'll tell you when you reach them, and your goal is to get the true ending.
It's not to die?
Are you ready?
Oh, fine, okay. I guess I live for a bit.
Jack.
Yeah.
You awake to find yourself in a dark room, unable to remember anything. Your head throbs and you raise a hand to your forehead, feeling a bandage of some kind. And the same goes for one of your feet. You can feel it lightly binded by something. It's pitch black, and aside from a slight whirring sound coming from what you think might be a ceiling fan, you can see nothing. Do you walk into the darkness, or check your pockets for items?
What, check pockets? Is it like check pockets spelled like C-Z-E-H? The Czech Republic?
For God's sake. I'm not
Listen,
smart enough.
you bring John Robertson here.
No.
And you know, I know, I've learned this entire script.
I didn't bring John Robinson here, I just wanted to do that opening bit because I knew it would make you laugh. So you're checking your pockets.
Yes.
You root around in your pockets, wondering if you have anything on you that might help. You pull out a small battery-powered flashlight and a lighter. Shaking the lighter by your ear, you can tell it has a tiny amount of fuel left. Do you use the flashlight or use the lighter?
I mean, okay, right. I'm gonna think logically here. If I'm in, it could be smoke by some type of gas. So light and lighter, I'm gonna guess that's gonna kill me. Just you know.
Okay.
Just to burn alive, so I'm gonna go for flashlight.
You click on the flashlight and find the room is illuminated. It's a stone room, almost like a prison cell, with a metal door on the far side. You can see a keypad attached to it. On another wall, you can see a table, atop which lies a red candle and a closed ringed notebook. There is nothing else in the room. Do you check the door or check the table?
Oh wait, can I get up though? Is there something in my foot though? Can I see my foot?
You look down at your foot and you see that There is a bandage wrapped around your foot. It
Alright.
looks like you've had an injury there.
I thought I was like, oh yeah, I'm trapped within, like, against the wall. I'm gonna stand up. I'm like, oh no, you're being railroaded. You can't choose any option.
Actually, this one is designed so that you don't get railroaded. That's the point of this quiz.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the table.
You check the table. It's plain and wooden. Before you are the red candle and the notebook, and you can faintly see scratched into the surface of the table with what looks to have been a knife, the letter X. Do you examine the candle or examine the notebook?
I'll go with the notebook.
You slide open the ringed notebook, only to find pictures of various people in black and white. There are groups of men and women, some with large red X's crossed along their pictures ominously, others circled in black marker, with a special picture circled in bright blue, a picture of 5 young men. Whoever created this book must be doing something nefarious. You finish your inspection. As you finish inspecting, though, you hear a crackle and can only glance down as the flashlight in your hand fizzles out. It seems the battery has been drained. That's okay, I have a lighter. Haha, you say. When suddenly you smell something weird. Gas is being pumped into the room, your head swims, and you fall to the floor unconscious. You awake to find yourself in a dark room.
Alright, okay, so
You've been reset. Would you like to walk into the darkness or check your pockets for items?
Okay, lighter, run over to the candle.
Okay, you want to do the lighter?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess this, see if that blows me up.
You flick on the lighter, finding the room illuminated. It's the same room you've seen before. Do you want to check the door or the table?
Can I use the lighter on the candle?
You take the lighter and light the red candle, only to hear a sizzling sound. The wick of the candle sparks to life, and you realise only too late that the candle was, in fact, a stick of dynamite.
Wait, I just throw it to the door?
The room is small and there is no way to take cover. The last thing you hear is a booming explosion. Fire fills your vision. You awake to find yourself in a dark room.
Can I just walk over to the door, like get out the torch and just get to the door?
Approaching the metal door, you notice there is no handle, only a keypad which is currently switched off. Taking a closer look at it, you notice 2 slots that look like they could fit AA batteries? Remembering that your flashlight runs on batteries, you're about to take them out to access the keypad when a crackling sound alerts you to the fact your flashlight is running out of charge. It flickers into silence and you realize the batteries are dead. Knowing you cannot activate the keypad, you're stuck in the room and starved to death.
We've learned a few things there.
Yep.
So I think, okay, let me get the speedrun time.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, batteries out, run to the door, put the batteries in.
Approaching the metal door, you notice there is no handle, only a keypad. It can fit batteries. You remove the batteries and you slot them into the keypad. Thank goodness you had this lighter so you could see what you were doing in the dark. The keypad whirs to life and you see there is space for a 4-digit code. What is the code?
Oh no.
You haven't found the code yet, but do you want to have a guess?
6969.
6969. You input a code, but the door beeps at you angrily. Before you can try again, the display fizzles out, leaving you with no way out of the room. You sit on the ground, and with nothing left to do,
always the answer.
You try to sleep. You fall asleep and starve to death.
Maybe, right? It's one of those adventures where I just need to keep brute forcing like one option. Can I just use the lighter on the candle again?
You use the lighter on the candle, and you blow up. Fire fills your vision. You awake to find yourself in a dark room.
Maybe it'll work 4th time.
You use the lighter on the table, light the candle, you hear an explosion, fire fills your vision, you awake to find yourself in a dark room. Would you like a hint?
Yes, please.
Use a flashlight on the candle.
Wait, what? That...
You never looked at the candle with your flashlight. You looked at the notebook with your flashlight.
I would like to use I was going to say... I would like to use the lighter on the notepad.
On the notepad? Oh no! That's not an option! Ah! Okay,
I broke the game! Glitched out!
Would you like to use the flashlight on the candle?
Yes, I would like to use the flashlight on the candle.
You use a flashlight on the candle. You gently lift up the red candle, only to get a whiff of... gunpowder? Turning the candle in your hand, you come face to face with the letters TNT. It was actually a stick of dynamite. Oh, Glad you didn't light that with your lighter.
Wait, isn't TNT different from dynamite?
Shh.
Like, I know the difference because, like, the Captain Sparkles told me, like, you know, like,
Got you in a headlock. Just shh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You were in the room?
What's more interesting, though, is that on the candle stand, you can see a 4-digit code. 2004. You might want to remember that.
Oh.
As you finish inspecting, your flashlight crackles out, gas is pumped into the room, and you fall to the floor unconscious.
You know what did come out in 2004 was Shrek 2. We
Where's
pulled out the lighter and then walked towards the door.
Yep.
Maybe there's a flashlight with batteries we need.
Yep. What is the code?
For the code is 2004. I am definitely take heed.
You input the code into the keypad, and it beeps welcomingly, the door clicking open with a small whir. You push forwards and find yourself out of the dark room. You have reached a checkpoint.
There we go, that's it. Great, guys. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed.
We'll see you next week for part 2.
Gotta stretch this out. I know how. Ow! I just dropped my pen.
You find yourself, Jack, dropping your pen in a lavishly decorated hallway. Lined with sculptures and paintings, you're bathed in a warm glow, sunlight glinting through windows high above you. And walking down the hall, it enters into an outside courtyard. But then, you hear voices. Do you eavesdrop on the voices, or call out to the voices?
Wait, eavesdrop?
You're gonna eavesdrop on the voices.
Just hoping. I'm hoping for something.
Ducking behind a nearby potted plant, you listen for the voices you just heard. I can't believe they didn't make it, you hear one say.
Damn it.
Cleanup's gonna be rough, the other says. Still, he's the boss, he knows what he wants. The voices begin to fade, and you find yourself alone again. You head into the courtyard. Walking out into the courtyard, you find yourself in an idyllic-looking villa. There are palm trees littered around, and in the center of this outdoor area is a large pool, which wraps around in a circular, wavy pattern. To your right is a sitting area with some white straw seats, furnished with plush golden cushions, and on the far side of the pool, a staircase leads upwards towards a conservatory with aqua blue glass windows. Do you check out the pool, check out the sitting area, or check out the conservatory?
I was hoping, right, when I left, I heard courtyard and I heard like people talking. I thought you were gonna go like, and you hear there's 2 women talking about man blood and how they want to drain it.
No, I've not put you in Resident Evil, Jack. No.
Just Big Booba, a big woman. She's, you know, I'm like, listen, it's not my king, but you gotta admit,
But Big Booba.
a Big Booba.
Big Booba.
Big Booba, just picture of, please, picture up of,
Yeah, of
you
Big
know,
Booba, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Big Booba. She is, oh.
She is well endowed. I have many stories about when I played that game for the first time with my partner that I cannot say on this video because it would be too lewd. But Jack, do you check out the pool, the sitting area, or the conservatory?
I will just check out the sitting area.
The sitting area is under a small canopy, shaded from the rather hot sun. You can see some bottles of water left around on the tables, but what catches your eye are black wires leading through a window and back into the villa. They are thick and fixed in place. Do you head back to the courtyard? Maybe you want to go somewhere else, or investigate further.
Can I check out the pillows?
The pillows are feathered, very plush. Perfect.
My first thought was to be like, you know, those pillows, but it's like the sequence and you'd like rub it.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, you know what? It's one of those. I've retconned it. It's one of those pillows.
And it's got the code on it. Yes, the code I need to just leave.
Ah, yes, the code. 6969.
Woo! No, I just thought I want to get one of those. It's basically just like Rick Astley. So you just like rub it, and it's just you get rickrolled in real life.
A Rick Astley sequined body pillow.
Not body pillow. Like I'm not that degenerate.
Are you degenerate enough to make a decision on whether to go back to the courtyard or investigate further?
I'll investigate further. I'm a god. I'm immortal.
Okay. You decide to follow the wires, slipping through the open window and into the villa. You find yourself in a lush sitting room, a coffee table sat between two sofas, littered with what look to be trashy magazines, and on the far side of the room, a fireplace that is currently unlit, though there is a slight smokiness in the air that suggests it was put out recently. The wires you are following lead further into the villa, turning a nearby corner and going out of sight. Would you like to search the fireplace, the coffee table, or follow the wires?
Oh, I want to see that like nuts magazine they've got there.
You want to take a look at the magazines on the coffee table. Searching the coffee table, you sift through various trashy tabloid magazines. They're British publications and you see The Sun, but you also notice a few Spanish magazines as well. One says, Celebrity para alquilar una villa en Marbella. Whatever could that mean? Hopefully you did Spanish in school.
No, we didn't get Spanish.
Do you search the fireplace or follow the wires?
What was that again?
Celebrity para alquilar una villa en Marbella.
Okay, I've got celebrity.
Yep,
The only phrase I know in Spanish is please mind the doors por favor tengas vertas.
What does that mean?
Please mind the doors.
Can you say that again, please?
Please mind the doors por favor tengas vertas.
There was an attempt that was made. What would you like to do, fireplace or wires?
Celebrity. This is going to confuse me for the next.
It's okay. It's a clue. It's an environmental clue, but you.
Let's go to the fireplace.
All right, you're going to the fireplace. You kneel into the fireplace, feeling dizzy as you breathe in some stray smoke. This wasn't a good choice. You cough, splutter, and get some ash in your eye. You rapidly blink in an attempt to clear the ash from your eye when you lose your balance, your face falling into the still warm embers of the fireplace. As your mind fades to black, you see a small piece of paper with the word Yesmon, spelled Y-E-S-M-O-N. You pass out. You find yourself in a lavishly decorated hallway.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom.
I can boogie. All I need is certain song. Can I just continue on?
As in, like, just go back to where you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Courtyard, sitting area, investigate further. So the only option left would be follow the wires. Would you like to do that?
Can I go to the conservative? Wait, yeah. I'll follow the wires.
Okay. You decide to follow the wires, peering around the hallway corner, only to see some figures walking down the hallway, having come out of a door to the left. They're all wearing black, and you can see on the back of one person's shirt the word camera written in white. Camera, you think to yourself. Am I being watched? Do you follow the people? They might lead to safety. Or check out the room the people left.
Check out the room they left.
Okay. Peering through the door, you find that while it is open, you can't push it any further. Something must be pushed up against it. You force yourself into it again, bashing against it, and you slip forwards, the door bursting open, something crashing to the ground. Glass shatters, and you slam into the tiled floor with a thud. What the hell do you think you're doing? We could have you taken out for this, you hear. The last thing you see is a man with headphones around his neck bending down to look at you before you pass out. You find yourself in a lavishly decorated hallway.
Wait, take me out. Is it Paddy McGuinness? Take me out. It makes so much sense. Wait, is this just like a film set?
I'm not saying anything. Do you want to go back
Belly,
to that? Do you want to go back to that and follow the people down the corridor?
Yeah, let's follow. Because last time I said, oh wait, I can't say that. Oh, that's a major spoiler. I can't even say that.
So you're gonna follow the people. They might lead to safety.
Yeah, let's follow the people.
You follow quietly behind the trio until you come to another corner, only to slam headfirst into a woman who was turning the corner as well. A rather hot cup of tea scalds your chest and you scream in pain. She screams at you, shouting, "He'll fire me now! Don't you know how ruthless he is? Why are you out of your room?" Her British accent is the last thing you can think of before she begins leading you back to your room, back to your cell. And the only thing you could glimpse around the corner was a large piano. You are pushed into your cell, the door slams shut, then opens again. You find yourself in a lavishly decorated hallway.
Large piano? Is it Elton John?
So I'm going to tell you the sitting area route. You have exhausted all the options there now.
So I've got Yes Mon. I've got a piano.
A man with headphones.
Man with headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, you're out of your cell. Let's head to the conservatory.
You walk around the pool's edge until you reach the steps leading to the conservatory. The pool looks really refreshing, but you decide not to head into it. Heading up, following the stone railing until you reach a large metallic door, do you return to the courtyard or push the door open?
Push the door.
Okay. You push open the metallic doors with a grinding screech, but you manage to slip inside before anything can go horribly wrong.
I mean, like, I would say the design of this conservatory is a bit crap. Like, the glass and then having metallic door attached. Like, gotta be, like, if this is a film set, they should really work on their design because, like...
It's not the most well-designed place, yeah. I have to agree. You know, whoever owns this place must be a bit of a bad architect. Once inside, however, you come face to face with a large statue of a man. You don't quite recognize him, although something in your head is suggesting that maybe somewhere in your lost memories you've seen this person before. He has a very large chin though, and his hair is styled quite well. What gets your attention the most though is the top button of his shirt is undone, showing a slightly hairy chest. This man must be the boss those two voices mentioned earlier. Do you search the conservatory or investigate the statue?
Wait. I was thinking Doctor Who, because that's the only person I know with a large chin. Just touch the chin, just...
So you want to investigate the statue?
I'll just continue on.
You're just going to search the conservatory then?
Yeah.
Alright, the conservatory is a simple room beyond the statue. Some plush chairs are seated by the left side of the room overlooking the villa. Glancing outside, you can see a beach and even hear the crashing of ocean waves. To the right, you can see a small bar set up with various alcoholic drinks stocked on its shelves, and there are a set of bar stools, each lined with velvety red cushions. At the far side of the room lies another locked door. This one is a wooden mahogany, and glancing through the windows nearby, you can see that the path beyond the door leads down towards the villa's main entrance and driveway. A way out if you can get this door open. Do you first examine the bar, or the plush chairs?
Oh, I'm trying to think. You, as a famous alcoholic, I think you would definitely do something with the bar. So I'm gonna guess the bar.
Well, you decide to search the
Am
bar.
I wrong?
You're not wrong. It's a well-known fact that in moments of crisis, alcohol is always present, and you feel like downing a bottle of gin because why not? But as you look behind the bar, however, you notice there are no glasses stocked underneath. Damn, and you're too kind to drink straight from the bottle. Instead, though, you find something far tastier. A keyring with a set of 6 keys. I wonder if one of these opens the door, you think to yourself. You examine the keyring. Upon the keyring, you find a set of 6 different keys, each with their own unique look and feel. You take the keys over to the door and decide to try a key. Maybe you'll get lucky. Do you try the eagle key, the ram key, the cat key, the piano key, the note key, or the wharf key? Spelled Q-U-A-Y.
Q-A... what?
It's a word play.
Oh.
Because key, as in like a wharf key, as in like a shipping key, sounds like the word key.
I hate that.
So you have the eagle, ram, cat, piano, note, and wharf key. Which one would you like to use?
Let's go Billy Joel and go piano.
Okay. You try the piano key, inserting it into the lock, and you twist it, hearing an audible click. As the key snaps in half, the door remains locked and you realize you can't continue. If only you knew which key was the correct one to use. You sit down by the door and close your eyes. I mean, do you want to go to the pool? You can now.
Let's just go for something. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Despite being in full clothing, you walk over to the water's edge. The water is strangely murky today, but it invites you in with its tantalizing splash of the water. Do you jump into the pool or return to the courtyard?
I've no other choice. Like, what is life anymore? It's no meaning. The key to life is just disappointment. So let's just end it all and jump in.
Alright, you jump into the pool. As if possessed by the call of the void, you leap into the water, submerging yourself in the murky liquid. For a moment, your eyes blink open and you notice on the tiling at the bottom of the pool, a cracked tile. It seems to have fallen from the pool's side. You don't see anything else, but as you try to surface, you realize you're wearing all of your clothes, and they are very heavy. The last thing you remember is wondering why the heck you jumped into this pool in the first place. You die.
Yes!
You find
Finally.
yourself in a lavishly decorated hallway. So you can still investigate the statue if you want.
Let's see how enlarged this statue is.
Moving towards the statue, you try to look at the base to see if there's any name at the bottom, but the nameplate is scratched and faded. You see a lowercase I, and below it, on another line, there's a lowercase w, but that's about it. As you peer closer, you notice a small scrap of paper resting underneath the foot of the statue. Do you try to remove the paper, or leave it alone?
If I remove this, it's gonna follow me. Like 100%. This is. I can see your little mind games, Cornwall boy.
What are you gonna do? You can hear the smile in my voice.
Let's remove it.
Yay! Determined, you kneel towards the paper and attempt to move it from under the statue's foot, and you do so, lifting the statue ever so slightly to read what the paper says. It's a receipt for jawline fillers? What could this mean? You can't ponder the question any further, however, as a sudden grinding sound causes you to look up. The paper was supporting the statue, and without the support, you only have a moment to go, oh no, as the chiseled jaw of the boss slams into your face, knocking you unconscious. You awaken in a lavishly decorated hallway. So the only thing you haven't done is check out the plush seats. That's the only thing you haven't done.
Okay, let's check out the plush seats, because I thought like the thing would be jawline fillers, because that's a W and that's an I.
You walk over to the plush chairs, glancing out at the beautiful view before you, and you can't help but feel the need to sit down and rest your legs a bit. You sink into the seat, letting out an audible sigh, and within a few minutes you're fast asleep. None of this matters, this chair is just too comfy. You wake up to find yourself in a lavishly decorated hallway. At this point, you just have to pick a key. I don't have any more clues I can give you.
Alright.
So there's
piano
key didn't work. So you've got the eagle key, the ram key, the cat key, the note key, and the wharf key.
Okay, ram. Wait. Okay, so you. Okay, let's think you. What would you do? Okay, you would do a ram. So let's.
What are you picking?
Let's go ram.
You insert the ram key into the lock, and the key snaps in half. You realize you cannot continue. We reverse back. You have the eagle key, the cat key, the wharf key, and the note key. The note, by the way, is a musical note, just not like a paper note. Just so
let's go with note key then.
Okay. You try the note key, inserting it into the lock, and you twist it, hearing an audible click as the door opens with a slight creak. As you let go of the key, it snaps. Lucky you picked the right key, or you wouldn't be able to progress. You step forwards, though you can't help but shake the feeling you're about to enter the lion's den. You have reached.
Do I still have the other keys?
Yes.
Right, can I just like put it in between my knuckles and have like Wolverine?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel strong.
Jack, we're in the end game now. You're about to find out the truth of this mystery. As you walk down the stairway towards the main drive, you can see palm trees and hedges lining the front path. It's pretty, and hot, very hot and humid. You reach the bottom of the steps and find yourself at the front door of the villa. There's nobody around, and you have two options. You can ring the doorbell, or flee the villa.
I feel like that's a trick. I feel so hot, like, you know, like, I'll put my t-shirt, is on my t-shirt?
You can wear what you want to wear.
Can I wear it? You know, like, how you roll up the t-shirt and make it like a bikini top?
Yep.
Have it like that. I'm gonna go to doorbell.
You're gonna ring the doorbell.
Yes.
Alright. You go to ring the doorbell, only to realize there is no doorbell. But in the time it took for you to walk to the door, you hear a sound behind you. A black limo is pulling up at the front of the house, and the door opens to reveal English television personality, entrepreneur, and record executive Simon Cowell.
Oh no. Oh, of course, I forgot the chin. Was too used to the trousers.
Your head throbs painfully, and you feel right on the edge of remembering. What are you doing up? You took a nasty fall earlier. I asked for you to be taken care of, he says. Simon Cowell, you say, shocked. I can't remember who I am. Maybe this will help, he says, handing you a piece of paper with some song lyrics. If you sing the chorus of this song correctly, you'll remember who you are. You look down at the lyrics and begin to sing. You have two options. Nothing's fine, I'm torn, or everything's fine, I'm torn.
Stab.
Stab. That is not an option, I'm afraid.
But I have keys.
You stab Simon Cowell. You have saved everyone from years and years of awful reality TV, but you will never know why you were here. The mystery haunts you, and you drown yourself in the pool.
That's the true ending, though. It's like finding the dog at the end of the computer. Like, I think that's it. Thanks, everyone, for...
Jack, what is the correct lyric? Nothing's fine, I'm torn, or everything's fine, I'm torn? Do you know what song I'm referencing here?
No.
It's Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. It's a very famous song. I think you'd know it if you heard it.
You know my music taste is just musicals and Disney and...
It's like, nothing's fine, I'm torn. That one? Do you not know that one?
If you know the... Like, okay, here, I know it's... I think of you, and I lick my lips. You got a taste I can't resist.
Okay,
can't
but
resist.
No,
can't resist.
Go back, go back.
To the beat.
I'm reversing now. What's the lyric? No, I'll sing both lyrics, and you tell me which one you think is better. Nothing's fine, I'm torn, or everything's fine, I'm torn.
Oh, nothing.
Yep, that's correct. I'm all out of cake, this is how I feel. Or, I'm all out of faith, this is how I feel. Is it cake or faith? No. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that is it. Yeah.
This is how I feel.
But what's the lyric?
Faith.
Okay.
Gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
I'm cold and I am shamed, standing naked by the door. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Which one is it? So is it standing naked by the door or lying naked on the floor?
I think lying naked on the floor.
That is correct. Okay. Illusion never changed into something real, or pollution never changed. Is that a seal?
Illusion never changed.
That is correct. I'm fast asleep and I can't see the perfect sky is torn, or I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. So are you asleep or awake?
This is quite... Like, am I human or wrong answer? I actually don't know.
Just have a guess.
What's the lyric again?
It's, I'm fast asleep and I can't see the perfect sky is torn, or I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn.
Actually, wide awake.
That is correct. Alright, this is the last one.
Is this just all torn?
You're a little late, I'm already torn, or you are pretty late, I'm already torn. This is the last one.
Oh, that's not pretty, because that's to you.
So you're saying you're a little late, yep.
You're a little late.
You finish singing and Simon gives you a clap, and everything floods back to you. Of course you would know this song, because you sung it the other day with your group, One Direction, to get through on the X Factor judges' houses.
God damn it.
You remembered that you hurt your foot before your performance and you just got back from the hospital. You performed Torn, and then later on, Simon said you were through to the live shows. You were so excited, but in that moment you stepped on your injured foot at the wrong angle and slipped forwards, cracking your forehead on the side of the pool, breaking a tile. Simon was just letting you rest up in his padded cell. Yes, you are future singing sensation Louis Tomlinson, and you go on to have a fantastic music career. You made it to the live shows. The end.
Honestly, what did he even do after One Direction split up?
I don't know. I was just... Yeah. I wanted to do a quiz where it kind of ended with like a celebrity, and Simon Cowell was in my head, and then I was thinking I could make a really stupid judges' houses thing because we always had like memes about it. And then I found out when I was rewatching One Direction's judges' houses that Louis actually did injure his foot, and I'm like...
It makes sense that Sam Cowell kept One Direction in a basement, like...
Exactly.
That's like...
He had to make sure he was okay, which is why whenever you, like, fucked up, people were like, oh, we could have you taken off the show, basically. They were threatening you. They were like, we could get you removed and have the other four stay. So, like, the X in your room was a hint towards, on the table, it was an X, because X Factor.
The 5 people.
The 5 people was One Direction. It was just the Book of Simon. Like, because, you know, the judges, they do the thing with the photos, where they, like, look at the photos of the people.
And it's always, like, bad. Like, this person, they're so talented, and it just cuts to, like...
It's my
I don't know how I feel.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. The keypad code was 2004, because that was the year X Factor came out.
Oh, of course. But Strike 2.
And the piano key that you used first was a red herring because you see a piano inside the room, but the reality was it was meant to be the musical note key because, you know, Simon Cowell singing, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, because na.
Yep. The broken tile in the pool was from your injury that you had when you fell in there before the beginning of the show. And I can tell you, by the way, if you had fled the villa instead of ringing the doorbell, you would have ran down the road, not bothering to look back, but you also don't look to your sides either. So when you bolt onto a main road and a black limo slams into you, you only have yourself to blame. So Simon Cowell basically runs you over with a limo.
So you could say you're torn apart.
For God's sake. And if you get the song wrong, any of the lyrics wrong, he goes, no, that's the wrong lyrics. Maybe I was wrong about you. The other 4 will just have to go on without you. And that would have been like your hint that you were from One Direction, but you never got the lyrics wrong. So, you did it! You survived my Deathloop of Doom, Jack!
Yeah, well, survived is the one...
I mean, well, technically you didn't. You were possessing Louis Tomlinson, you were trying to get him killed, but... Jack?
Yeah?
I think we've learned everything we need to know about Deathloop, don't you?
What's Deathloop?
Everyone makes that joke. Every episode we have to make the same joke. Everyone will laugh every time. Who else was in season 7? I need to look this up because I'll remember all the names once I see it.
Oh,
Mary! Mary Byrne!
No, Billy, I'm sending one image and you know instantly.
Oh no. I've just seen it. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's him.
Fucking Wagner.
Wagner. He looks so serious.
Well, Jack, thank you very much for taking the time to play this Deathloop game with me. Viewers, you can check out more about the actual game Deathloop by following the link in the description below. It came out this week. Jack, a little birdie did tell me that you have a podcast. Do you want to plug it?
Yeah. I have a new podcast called Disney Matter. That's the pun of It Doesn't Matter, but it's, you say it in a Scottish accent, it's Disney Matter, where we talk about all things Disney. Still need to record episode 4 of this time, but we've got first 3 episodes where we talk about the Cranium Command story, where a certain animatronic just vanishes one day and no one has any idea what happened to it.
I was halfway through that actually, and then I got interrupted, so I need to go back and listen to the second half of that episode because I was having a lot of fun.
Yes. It's like it was recorded back in March, and I feel like it was ages ago. I've had a blast with all of it so far.
Well, I sincerely hope that those of you watching at home will give Jack's podcast a chance and listen to it. He is a very big Disney fan, and if you want to go for anything Disney, Jack is the way to go, because, what is it? If it's a matter, make it a Disney matter? Is that what the...
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I'm professional. I totally had that on cue, ready to go. But everybody, thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out both of our coffee links down below if you want to help support us. And if you haven't checked any of the previous Billy Presents videos out already, please do. The WarioWare one last week was fantastic. I really urge you to check that one out. And obviously, go back and check Jack's first episode. He got scared by a clown and he murdered a Swedish girl. It was great. Jack, is there anything else you want to say before we go?
No, brush your teeth, comb your hair, don't die.
And stab Simon Cowell with key iron knuckles, yep. Thanks for watching,
stabbed him with 4 keys, it's symbolism.
Technically 5 keys, because you revert time when you go back and try another key.
True.
You stabbed him with 4 keys and a key. Hey, it's funny wordplay.
Simon Cowell takes off his hood his ex Simon Cowell Nort. He's been norted.
We're ending this video, bye.
So,